Sweden tightens controls on Baltic shipping targeting the shadow fleet. This is from the Maritime Executive and it was published on the 31st of May, 2025. The Swedish government announced that starting July the 1st, it will be enforcing new rules on the ships that pass through Swedish territorial waters or the economic zone, not just those that call into its ports. It joins others including Estonia, Finland, and the European Union, which also introduced new monitoring efforts, including checking insurance documentation for vessels sailing through the Baltic. We see more and more problematic events in the Baltic Sea, and it requires that we not only hope for the best, but we also plan for the worst. Now we have made an important decision to protect the Baltic Sea from the Russian shadow fleet. Security can't wait. According to the government, the new regulation that it adopted aims to combat the shadow fleet and thereby improve maritime safety and environmental protection. The Swedish Coast Guard and the Maritime Administration are being tasked with collecting insurance information from ships that pass through Swedish territorial waters or the economic zone, regardless if they are scheduled to make a port of call in Sweden. The EU in particular has continued to apply pressure on the shadow fleet. It has now sanctioned over 300 tankers. Russia's permanent representative at the United Nations referred to the actions as Baltic pirates and their EU cheerleaders. During a speech to the UN Security Council, he said the inappropriate behavior of the EU countries set a very dangerous precedent. The Russian Navy has reportedly begun escorting some Shadow Fleet tankers on their passage away from the oil terminals into the Baltic Sea. Another country has stepped up to try and make the Baltic safer. I don't think it's working. I don't know what the answer is here, but these sanctioned vessels always seem to get their oil. Russia always seems to sell their oil. It just makes it more dangerous, more uncomfortable for everyone involved. But that's just my opinion. All right, guys, there it is. As always, thanks for watching. If you're new here and you like these kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you on the next one.